your move, your move.
What's going on, guys? It's Ranger Kona bringing you a brand new video today on some Duel Links. Wow, it's been a minute since I made a Duel Links video. I used to make a bunch of Duel Links videos back in the day, and I just haven't in a while. I kind of stopped playing the game, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A couple years ago, I used to do a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh content on my channel, right? I did a bunch of pack openings, and I played a bunch of Duel Links. And honestly, the reason I strayed away from it is because Duel Links just kept evolving, which you expect a game to do, but like, you look at the shop right here. When I started playing this game, these are the two boxes that were out. These came shortly after I started playing. I think Generation Next was probably the last box I opened, either that or Servants of Kings. So as you can see, since then they have all of this, a bunch of stuff, not only boxes, but you know, selection boxes with really good cards, and it's more expensive to buy these selection boxes, of course. You can only buy so many with gems, then you have to actually go to real money. Same thing with structure deck. There's a bunch of good cards in structure decks, but then you have to go to actual real money. You can only buy like one with 1,000 gems, then it's like $4. It is a very pay to win game. Yes, it's free to play. You can play it for free. You can get cards, you can grind for it, but honestly, if you're trying to compete in either like a Kaiba Cup event or the World Championship qualifiers or even just ranked duels in general, it's pretty pay to win. You're going to run into a lot of decks that people have spent hundreds of dollars building. And yes, you can build decks without spending hundreds of dollars, and you can compete in all these events. You can play in ranked duels without spending hundreds of dollars, but those decks that people spend a ton of money on are most likely going to beat you. On top of that, right around when I quit, that's when they implemented like Dual World GX and everything. You can switch between Yu-Gi-Oh, main Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh GX, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. Obviously there's more, I'm sure they will come in the future. It's just the different like anime series of the show. I played Yu-Gi-Oh when I was really young. So honestly, the anime for me, season 1 through 5, amazing, and then after that it just kind of fell off. I couldn't connect with the characters as much. They just got rid of everyone that I knew and loved when they went into like GX, and then 5Ds it was completely different. They started introducing like all these new things, and genuinely I just didn't really know how to do the whole new techniques. I didn't know how to synchro summon. I didn't know how to do any of that, and I was getting beat by all these meta decks that were just things that I had no clue what was going on. So I just gave up on it. I wasn't going to spend money on something I didn't know about, and it just changed so drastically so quick. That's not saying I hated Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it was still a big part of my childhood. I don't know why, but a few days ago I was just like, let's play it. I was looking through Steam and I was like, let's play it. So I streamed it a couple times. I have made it my mission to build some budget decks that work, and I'm honestly going to show you the deck that I've been using, and we're going to try to duel with it. So the deck that I've been using, it's pretty budget. Yes, it does cost some money, but it's really not like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's not even tens and tens and tens, you know. It's like, it's a $10 deck, probably less. So this is the deck I've been using. I've been using with Bandit Keith Switcheroo, and I'll show you another variation that I have of it, but mainly I've been using it with Bandit Keith Switcheroo. It is a Silent Swordsman deck, so I'm running 1 Silent Swordsman level 7, 3 Silent Swordsman. Now these are ultra rares. I'll show you how to get these cards. 2 Spheric Rebos, 1 Silent Swordsman level 5, 1 Noble Knight Gowan, 3 Silent Swordsman level 3s, 3 Noble Knight Artorigus, what do you mean? 2 Silent Sword Slash, 1 Level Up, 2 Mirror Walls, and a Zing Zen Hu. Now, I'm going to show you a little variation of this deck that I have. Basically the same deck. I'm using a different skill with Joey Wheeler, known as Fields of the Warriors. So what Fields of the Warriors does is begin the duel with the field spell Sogen activated. So what Sogen is it increases the attack and defense of all Beast Warrior and Warrior type monsters by 200 points. Every monster in this deck, with the exception of Kuriboh, obviously is a warrior. So pretty much every monster you're going to summon will get a field power bonus with Fields of the Warriors. Now I changed it a little bit. We have 1 Econ, 3 Silent Sword Slashes, 2 Paleozoic Canadias, something like that. On this deck we also have 2 Silent Swordsman level 7s. Now I'm going to go back to the Bandit Keith one that I've been using, because that's the one I'm going to focus on, and I'm just going to take you through the deck. Now obviously Silent Swordsman, this is the main card. We run 3 of them. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by attributing 1 warrior type monster, which can be any of these cards, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn during the standby phase, this card gains 500 attack. Now that is each player's standby phase. Your standby phase and your opponent's standby phase, this card will gain 500 attack. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a spell card is activated, you can negate the activation. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Silent Swordsman monster from your hand or deck except Silent Swordsman, ignoring its summoning conditions. This card can negate spell effects. It gains 500 attack for each player's standby phase, and if it is destroyed, you can bring out any Silent Swordsman from your deck and put it on your field aside from another normal Silent Swordsman. So level 3, level 5, level 7, anything. On top of that, we also run 2 Silent Sword Slash. Now Silent Sword Slash, what it does, you target 1 Silent Swordsman. Now that can be normal Silent Swordsman, that can be level 3, that can be level 5, or that can be level 7. It doesn't matter. Target one Silent Swordsman monster you control. That monster you control gains 1500 attack and defense, and if it does until the end of this turn, it is unaffected by your opponent's card effects, meaning traps, spells, and monster effects. He's got a Karibo, it doesn't matter. He has Mirror Wall, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's unaffected. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Silent Swordsman monster from your deck to your hand. So say I normal summon a Silent Swordsman level 3. I can special summon Silent Swordsman by tributing that level 3 and send the level 3 to the graveyard, put Silent Swordsman out in attack position, use Silent Sword Slash. This card will automatically have 2500 attack and defense, and it will still grow 500 attack during each player's standby phase. Then I can banish this card from the graveyard, bring a Silent Swordsman level 3 or whatever out from my deck and put it into my hand, so I can summon another one of these, summon another Silent Swordsman, so on and so forth. This deck is not a 100% win. It is not like crazier than every meta deck out there, but it can compete. I have been using it. It works pretty well, and it's pretty budget, and I'm going to show you how to build it right now. So we're going to go to the shop. We're going to go to decks. Brand new structure deck. Release date January 2019. So Swordbound Silence structure deck. Absolutely great structure deck. Now, I don't use all of these cards. As you can tell, you're going to have to buy the deck 3 times, so you can have 3 Silent Swordsmen. Now, you can use gems. You can pay 1,000 gems to buy it the first time, then I believe it's $4 afterwards, so it's an $8 deck. Obviously, I have Mirror Wall and Karibo, which are ultra rares from boxes, but they're so old. If you play the game, you should have them, and there's plenty of things you can exchange for it. You can use a lot of the cards that were in that structure deck. It's just if you have better cards, you can exchange them out. That's my Silent Swordsman deck. What do you think about it? What can be done better? Are there other budget decks that you would like to see me try out there? Because I am about to try a ranked duel, and we're going to give this deck a shot. Alright guys, as you can see, I am gold rank 2, and I am on a losing streak. So I'll probably be gold rank 1 if I lose this duel. I didn't even realize that. Son of a bitch. I think I was trying a different deck, and it wasn't going as well. So let's see if this deck can crawl me back up in the ranks. But here we go. We're playing a Seto Kaiba with peak performance. And I go second. So let's see what he does. So he sets a face down. Ancient rules. Wow. Okay. Special summon 1 level 5 or higher normal monster from your hand. This man got Blue Eyes out first try. This dude just top decked these cards. Are you kidding? Okay, sweet. I never actually went over my skill, by the way, guys. Switcheroo, if I take 1,000 damage, it lets me put a card back into my deck, shuffle my deck, and draw 1 more. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to normal summon Noble Knight Gawain. I'm going to special summon my Silent Swordsman. Then I'm going to attack into his Blue Eyes. Activate the effect. Put out Silent Swordsman level 7 onto the field. And activate the effect of Silent Sword Slash on Silent Swordsman level 7. Then I'm going to attack into his Blue Eyes. Boom. Easy as that. Goodbye, Blue Eyes. And he ends his turn. He didn't draw anything he needed. That's honestly basically game. Now what I can do is activate the effect of this and banish it to my graveyard. I'm not going to chain this one to it. I can pull out a... Let's pull out a Silent Swordsman level 3. I will show you the switcheroo skill just in case. I did take over 1,000 damage, so what I can do is switcheroo. I can do it once per turn and twice per duel. Shuffle 1 card, so I'll shuffle Silent Swordsman level 5 back into my deck, and I draw another card. So I should have taken a Silent Swordsman, because I could have got another Silent Swordsman out on the field, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is normal summon him, and we're just going to do 4,300. Unless he has something to stop it. There it is. So we have a Drowning Mirror Force. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, shuffle all attack position monsters your opponent controls into the deck. Wow, good play, dude. Good play. Alright, so now I am without a monster. If he summons a monster with over 1,800 attack, I'm screwed. Oh, man. It's fine. No worries. We have Noble Knight Artarguus, or whatever this card is. I mean, it's solid. Super solid. It's weird that he wouldn't attack into it, but it's fine. We have a level up. I'm literally just going to normal summon this card and attack into his face down. See what it is. Let's see what it is, man. Deep Diver. This card was destroyed by battle into the graveyard. Choose 1 monster from your deck and place it on the top of your deck. So he can get any monster he wants out of his deck right now. Any monster he wants. So if he has a Blue Eyes combo again, I could be in trouble. Yes, now there are ways out of this. That's why I have so many Silent Swordsmen. You can just do the same thing over and over. If he gets over your Silent Swordsman, you can get right back on top pretty easily. Pretty easily. He's gonna set another monster face down. Okay. Let me draw onto a monster. So I draw onto a Spheric Rebo. I did run into that problem a lot where I'm not drawing what I need to draw. It just happens. I feel like it happens with any deck. Now he can get out any, what is Blue Dragon Summoner? Spellcaster, Dragon, or Warrior. So I'm sure I'm going to see maybe another Blue Eyes. Yep. Okay. Let's see if he gets Blue Eyes out, dude. Let's see if he does it. I don't know if he will, but let's see. Now I can Karibo his Blue Eyes. Hopefully draw into another Silent Swordsman would be nice. Or even Silent Swordsman level 3 would be fine. That's 7. That's not exactly what I wanted. So what we're going to do is literally just attack into him directly. It's 1800. Easy enough. Let's see what he can do. He's going to set a monster. Finally drew into a monster. Silent Swordsman level 3 is here. So what I'm going to do is summon him. I'm just going to use a level up. So I can take Silent Swordsman level 3 to the graveyard from my deck. Get Silent Swordsman level 5 out. Boom. I can Silent Sword Slash on level 5. It's 1500 attack and defense. And proceed to attack this man. Let's see what this card is. Another Blue Dragon Summoner. That's fine. You can get out a Spellcaster, Warrior, or Dragon type monster from your deck and add it to your hand. Then I will attack you directly with 3800. And you surrendered. Yep, that's basically this deck. It doesn't win every single time, but it does its job. It does its job. Even if your opponent manages to get your card off the field. Like you saw, he got my big Silent Swordsman off the field with one trap card. No big deal. I was still in the game. It was no big deal. We're gonna hop into one more duel, guys. Alright guys, we're gonna hop into one more duel. See how we can do. Alright, Osiris True's out. I don't have a lot of experience playing against people that use some of the new characters. So it's interesting to see what kind of decks they run, because I'm still pretty new. I've only been playing again for past 4 days or so. So it's pretty interesting to see what some of these other people run. I don't know a lot of the cards in this game right now, and I'm having kind of fun with that. I like that there's a bunch of cards and a bunch of new things. I'm hating the meta, but I always have. It's okay. So we'll see what we do. We'll see how we can do here. So he's going to set 2 face down back row and 1 defense position monster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my mirror wall, and I'm going to summon my, 4-star beater and just attack into his defense position monster. See what's up. Now he has something that's like hesitating. So I'm going to see what's up with this. Just trying to draw out his back row, or, just trying to figure out what's going on. Big Shield Gardener. Okay, alright. It's going to be a waiting game, it seems like. So we draw into a Silent Swordsman. I'm going to get out another Noble Knight. Still have my mirror wall set. I have 2 Silent Swordsmen in hand. I want to get a Silent Sword Slash. That's what I want to draw. Let's see what he does. Sets a 3rd back row. I kind of don't like that at all, honestly. I'm going to special summon 1 Silent Swordsman and see if he attacks into it. Boom. So grows 500 attack. Alright, I'm just trying to see what his back row is, and it's kind of frustrating me. I don't have my Zing Zen Hu. I'm just going to put him out. See if he attacks into it, because if he doesn't attack into it for free, I can change him into Silent Swordsman level 5 next turn. I'm playing this a little slow just because I don't know what his back row is, and there's no way I can stop it if he activates something. Now this card is unaffected by spell effects, but it's not unaffected by traps. If I draw a Silent Sword Slash, it will negate all effects, monster, trap, and spell. This card can attack your opponent directly, but when it does so, using this effect, the battle damage inflicted to your opponent is the original attack of this card. At the end of the damage step, this card attacked or was attacked, you can change this card to defense position. See, now I'm going to Karibo that so I don't take damage, because screw it, why not? My phone's ringing, I'm sorry. Level him up. Bring out 5. Not bad at all. So what is he going to do? See, this, my problem is I don't know what trap cards he has set. So I am going to attack into this submarine card. Actually, yeah, I'm going to attack into the submarine card with level 5. See if he activates any of his back row. I'm trying to burn it. I'm not trying to kill my best cards, but I'm trying to burn his back row. If I had Zing Zen Hu, I'd feel a little more comfortable, but I don't have Zing Zen Hu at the moment. Screw it. I'm going to attack into a Big Shield Gardener. Just try to force it. I'm just going to try to force it. I can always get another Silent Swordsman out. Econ. There it is. There's something. Should have saved my Karibo so we couldn't destroy Silent Swordsman, but that's okay. It'll be fine. So I'm going to end my turn here. I do have a Mirror Wall if he gets a monster that has less than 2,000 attack out. So let's see what he does. Man, this is a long duel, bro. 1,800 attack monster. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, this card gains 500 attack during the damage step only. If this card is attacked by an opponent's monster, this card loses 500 attack. So if he gains 500 attack, that's 2,300, so that won't stop him from killing Silent Swordsman. So that blows. So I'm going to lose Silent Swordsman. Boom. So I'm going to let him do that. But that also allows me to special summon Silent Swordsman level 7 from my graveyard, or from my deck, I mean. And now I have a 2,800 attack monster out on the field. Absolutely beautiful. If I could draw into Silent Sword Slash, I have 2 in my deck, and I drew into it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to special summon Silent Swordsman by attributing this noble card. Alright. We're going to use Silent Sword Slash, activate the effect, put it on my Silent Swordsman. So this card's activation effects cannot be negated. Alright. Until the end of this turn is unaffected by opponent's card effects. So that's everything. Literally everything. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack into his Big Shield Gardener with level 7. And then I'm going to attack into this card. It's going to lose 500 in the damage step only per his card effect. Boom. And then I can attack directly with level 5. So that will leave him with 500 life points remaining. Actually, he can. Yeah, he can activate that on level 5. Switch the attack and defense of all face-up effect monsters on the field, which is okay right now. That's not okay. Is that a forever thing? Jeez, that sucks. That's okay though. That's actually fine. I'm gonna end my turn. If I had Zinzen Hu, I literally lock those 2 down, and that's that. But I don't have it right now, so that's okay. So we're gonna draw into this card. So what I'm going to do, I have a 3,500 attack monster. I'm literally just going to attack, dude. I'm literally just going to attack into this monster. See what's up. See what he's got for me. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. Quick to the monster. Okay. Anything in your back row? Absolutely nothing. Let's just direct attack. He can stop it if he has something in his back row or a Karibo in hand, but it doesn't seem like he does. He might stop this one. Let's see. He's got something like making it hesitate, and nothing stops it. Won the duel. It was a pretty long duel, but I won the duel. Got it done. How many turns was that? 16 turns. We got it done. The deck works. The deck obviously works in gold, and you can make your way up. You don't win every single duel, but you're not going to lose every single duel. I think you're going to win more than you lose. If you guys have any tips on how to make this deck better, on maybe what you're running in your Silent Swordsman deck, you know, let me know in the comment section down below what I could do to make this deck better. Maybe a different skill, maybe a few different cards. Just let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of the deck. If you tried the deck and you're seeing success, also let me know. I would love to hear about it. If you'd like to see some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links videos, let me know. You know, I'm open to doing it. I'm open to trying to do more budget decks, you know, some PvP, some ranked duel videos. I've been streaming it quite a bit, and I'll probably stream it, you know, more, I'm sure. So anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 500 subs. We're super duper close, so please be sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications so you never ever miss an upload, and follow my Twitch channel. Link is in the description. This has been Ranger Code. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
What do you want me to say? It's never going